Guys, this season of Singles Inferno is on fire, all thanks to Gwan-Hee clowning himself, lol.
He's a clown.
Alexa, can you tell me a nice joke?
He's innocent, y'all.
It's just a joke.
He's innocent, because Singles Inferno made him feel like he was on an episode of The Bachelor or Bachelor in Paradise. But hold up, let's not throw him under the bus just yet. Allow him to redeem himself in coming episodes. I know some of you all are already giving me your bombastic side eyes right now, but chill out, people. Watch this video till the end and let's see if we agree or not. Please keep in mind that my reactions are as I'm watching the show, so my feelings might shift as things unfold. So bear with me. Hello guys, this is my recap and review of Singles Inferno Season 3, Episode 4 recap and review. Episode 4 kicked off with Gwan-Hee and Ha-Jeong goofing around in paradise. Gwan-Hee started push-ups and Ha-Jeong sat on his back. He tells her she's heavy, that his limit was 6 kilos, then they both laughed it off. Next, they play a guessing game as suggested by Gwan-Hee. The loser has to sleep by the foot of the bed even though there are 2 beds in that room. The punishment was kind of odd since this was meant to be a romantic duo, right? But Ha-Jeong goes along with it. Gwan-Hee won the game, so based on the rules, he will get the bed while Ha-Jeong will end up on an ottoman by his feet. Next up is Truth or Drink. Gwan-Hee starts probing about Ha-Jeong's feelings for him again. He's all curious to know if she's still interested in meeting the other guys or if she prefers Minkyu to him. Though he already asked her this as soon as they got to Paradise in Episode 3. And now, he's asking again. So she answers that she's more interested in getting to know about the other men. He responds that he wants to get to know Gayuri more. Next, he asks her, whose car would she hop into if he and Minkyu were waiting downstairs. She hesitates.
Oh shit.
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
Gwan-Hee gets all bent out of shape, as if she insulted his favorite snack. Like, come on, dude. He's 36 but acting like a moody teen, lol. Now we get it, age doesn't necessarily show your level of maturity. Experience does, right? Any guy could have understood that she hesitated because she was playing shy. Next, he told her to go ahead and drink if she didn't want to answer. Dude went all, I'm taking my ball and going home. Dude, you're on TV, cameras everywhere, dude. But I'll give him a pass on that because I'm entertained. He starts sulking, and says he'll be offended even if she picks him because she hesitated, and if she chooses him now she will look insincere to him. Then, she looked apologetic and explained that it's not like she can't answer, she just doesn't feel it's the right time to do so. This man shoulda understood she was hinting at choosing him, but well, it's Lee Gwan-Hee after all. So she told him to drink instead since she was willing to answer the question, but he refused to let her. She looked lost and asked why he was so angry. He told her, you shoulda just said I'm gonna go with the guy I'm with right now. In response, she quips, so am I expected to say all that without skipping a beat? Lee Gwan-Hee, my man. I hope as you watch the show back, you're more aware of when a lady is giving you her positive signs. Not everything should be said with words. Actions always speak better than words. Now buckle up guys, because after Gwan-Hee stopped sulking, they went into the bedroom and this was where Gwan-Hee's antics went off the charts. Everything quickly shifts into an episode of Vampires Amongst Us Day and Night. Don't worry guys, that's the title of a movie script I'm working on right now, so don't try to Google it. The panel was shocked when he told Ha-Jeong to sleep on the ottoman. He gave her the type of aromatic ointment similar to what he did with Si-Eun, and he told her it will help her sleep well. After laying on the bed a bit, he got up abruptly as if Ha-Jeong would turn into a vampire and suck his blood, lol. I am using this example because of how creepy and weird this situation was. So, he abruptly leaves the room to crash on the sofa. The panel generously assumes that he is trying to be considerate to Ha-Jeong while also wanting to honor the outcome of the game. Maybe it's because he's an athlete and cares about winning, they said. Ha-Jeong insisted he rejoined her in the bedroom, but nope, he stayed put. My guy said he was good and maintained his space on the sofa, laughing my MFA off. My guy thought he was outperforming Season 2's Jin-Young. Hilarious, I can't hate him though, he's one unique character, I swear a gad. Then there's Wo-Nik and Sun State. We learned that he's a 31-year-old realtor, just like I mentioned in my last video where I stated he used to be an actor, but now, he is a realtor. He also has a YouTube channel. And Si-Eun is a 27-year-old freelance model, and as most of us are already aware, she was Miss Korea of 2022, although this information wasn't stated in this scene. During their rose petal bath, their conversation is pretty boring. Wo-Nik wanted them to play a game so they could ask each other questions about how they feel about each other. But she was like, we don't need a game for that, let's just ask each other directly. They talked about their ideal types again. He said she's his ideal type physically, but that he has appreciated her thoughtfulness as they've talked more. Si-Eun says she finds him cute and easy to talk to, but hammers again that the guy is robotic. Wo-Nik's all smitten but feeling nervous. Poor guy even wore pink to impress her. Too bad women don't often appreciate guys like him. I'm hopeful he will step up his game. Keep fighting, Wo-Nik, you've got this. Si-Eun was very sweet to him and she treated him so kindly, although it was obvious she had no feelings for him. The next morning, GwanHee and Ha-Jeong start playfully arguing. As it turns out, Ha-Jeong had woken up later in the night to get GwanHee off the sofa and have him come into the bedroom. But he said she'd feel uncomfortable if they were in the same room, even though she insisted over and over again that it was okay. So far, 2 women he's been to paradise with have told him it's okay to share a room, but he rejected it. Any man would be excited to share a room with the ladies. But I think he did good so far, as he isn't hurting himself or anyone else. He's setting boundaries, and it feels like this might be his secret strategy for the ladies to want him more. Or, maybe he wanted to go to paradise with his third interest first before finally making up his mind about whom to choose in the end. During breakfast, Ha-Jeong asked him if her face wasn't puffy. Guess how he responded?
야, 얼굴 많이 부었어? 부었지? 안 부었어?
똑같아. 어제도 부어 있었어.
아, 진짜?
And the announcement was made that the Infernos will now be merged into one. This is where the real drama starts. Just like GwanHee said, it's all out war now. Keep an eye on those helicopter rides. Dex says the real stuff goes down in there. Minkyu and Juri held hands when the chopper jiggled. Maybe cold as ice Juri is finally warming up. Like wow, Juri didn't flinch. She let him hold her hand. Maybe Juri might just fall in love on this show and prove me wrong. Ha-Jeong cuddled up on GwanHee's shoulder. How cute, while Wo-Nik and Si-Eun were just dry. At least they ate good food in paradise, which was Wo-Nik's wish. He wanted to find a girl to go to paradise with and escape Inferno. I believe the love road trip between these two has come to an end. Nothing more to explore here. After arriving at Inferno, Si-Eun and Min-woo were instantly attracted to each other. But it derailed when Gayuri showed up. Si-Eun quickly discovered that they had a special situation going on. Ha-Jeong was all smiles and excited to see GwanHee. But he acted so awkward, like a husband who just cheated on his wife. He could barely maintain eye contact with her. Ha-Bin also looked excited to see Ha-Jeong. He was all smiles, looking extremely hot. GwanHee's seat choice beside Ha-Jeong caused some serious awkwardness between Ha-Jeong and Ha-Jeong. Back in their rooms, Si-Eun tells Min-young that she's not sure if she's attracted to Wo-Nik. Min-young said that was the same for her when she dated Jin-seok. She repeated they had a sibling vibe. This is where I began to worry for Min-young. Was this an act, a strategy, or some serious delulu? Like who mounts their brother like that in a pool and whispers sweet nothings seductively into their ears and calls it sibling vibe? But Si-Eun said that wasn't the case with her. She said if it was a sibling vibe she got from Wo-Nik, she would have at least been comfortable. Yikes. She says Wo-Nik is too serious and doesn't know how to play around. In the second ladies' room, Gayuri said to Ha-Jeong and Ha-Jeong that she enjoyed paradise better than expected with Min-kyu, but admits Min-wo is her type physically, but he's rather too quiet for her, that she doesn't really click with Min-wo. Ha-Jeong, on the other hand, admitted she had fun with both men, but they were total opposites of each other. Ha-Jeong has a very great personality. She initiated most of the questions and wasn't bothered about rivalry during their chat. Then came the games. Check out those abs. I'm too innocent for this, guys. My eyes are tingly watching this, lol. Min-woo got the unlucky black ball, sadly that was game over for him. They paired up for squats, Ha-Jeong with Wo-Nik, Juri with Jin-seok, Si-Eun with Gwan-Hee, Min-young with Min-kyu, and Si-Eun with Ha-Bin. Wo-Nik flexed those squat skills, winning the match. Even the strongest-looking Jin-seok had to give up. But hats off to my girl Si-Eun, she clung on for dear life during squats, because she kept slipping off GwanHee's hands. She did as much exercise as GwanHee and almost fell into the water when she was dropped. Unfortunately, Wo-Nik's strong thighs didn't get him extra screen time. We never got the chance to watch him enjoy his lobster meal prize with his partner. GwanHee catches up with Si-Eun and seems to suggest that he liked his trip to paradise with her better. He notes in his confessional that Si-Eun is expressive and replies quickly, which makes him like her more than Ha-Jeong. But when Ha-Jeong comes to find him one-on-one, he's impressed by that initiative. He tells her he's more attached to her than Si-Eun.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
In short, my guy wants the ladies to do his job for him and pursue him. I thought he was joking during his introduction that he'll get the girl he likes to make the first move. GwanHee became like a child that was lost in a candy store. He declared in his interview that he's exactly 33% into Gayuri, 33% into Si-Eun, and 33% into Ha-Jeong. Only 1% is open. This guy cracks me up so bad. I wonder who the lucky lady will be that will get that 1% in the coming episodes, lol. Min-young suddenly became GwanHee's tweenie. She became confused about her feelings for Jin-seok. She is also unhappy that the other guys won't approach her because they feel she and Jin-seok are already solid. But the funny thing is, if someone else was attracted to her, they would have ignored Jin-seok and just approached her. I don't think any of the guys is really into her. I also feel like Jin-seok wouldn't have been this stuck on her if not for the stunt she pulled in that pool. Gwan-Hee and Min-young don't seem to understand that when you keep your options open, trying to know and check out other romantic interests, your partner too should be able to do the same. Min-young wanted Jin-seok to keep pursuing her and be committed to her, while she keeps her options open. She behaves like her tweenie Gwan-Hee, both of them are like kids in a candy store. At dinner, Ha-Jeong fed Gwan-Hee. Si-Eun also wrapped up some delicious meal and fed it to him. I love that Si-Eun didn't shy away from expressing her interest too. But before any drama could unfold, the announcement came in for them to put a piece of candy in the mailbox of anyone they're interested in and they can choose multiple people. Here was the result. Ha-Bin expected 0 votes but received candies from all the ladies. His ego skyrocketed instantly. Back in the room, he concealed the number of candies he got when asked. Then they all go out for a truth or drink game. During the game, Ha-Bin dodged, revealing the number of candies he received or gave out and drank instead. Meanwhile, Ha-Jeong confessed to giving out just 1 candy, prompting Ha-Bin to realize she was one of the 5 who gave him candy. Curious, he asked her if she'd agree to go to paradise if the person she gave the candy to invited her. She answered she would. She seems to have given up on GwanHee because she felt like he's making her his backup choice. Although I don't believe she can really let go of her feelings for him so quickly. Si-Eun gave 3 candies out to Wo-Nik, Ha-Bin and GwanHee but chose to drink instead of disclosing it during the game. Jin-seok admits he only gave out 1 candy and they all praised him for his unwavering stand. Min-young revealed giving out 4, signaling her openness to connections. This caused a stir and she laughed with nervousness. But here's the twist, GwanHee asked Gayuri how many candies she got and she said 4. Immediately Min-kyu saw that GwanHee was sort of interested in Gayuri. He asked GwanHee how many candies he gave, to which he responded he gave only 1.
What?
He only gave out 1 candy, y'all. Then Min-wo becomes curious and asks, who is your number 1 interest right now? But things took an unexpected turn when GwanHee declared, they are all equal to me. My guy said they are equal to me and seemed unfazed by the shock it caused. In shock and surprise, Gayuri asked, so you're interested in 2 women? Now this is where it gets crazy. Rather than tell everyone, I will no longer be answering questions like Ha-Bin did. He felt compelled to still keep answering. Then he dropped the first bombshell like a zombie and said, no, I'm interested in 3 people, and I have equal feelings for them. None is higher than the other. No! Everyone gasped. Believe me guys, I'm still holding on to hope for my guy GwanHee at this point, believing he will get his acts together. Even the panelists were at the edge of their seats. The sad thing is I feel the 2 major factors impeding GwanHee are pride and naivety. The other guys too might have known this were his weaknesses because we're on any dating show. Will your fellow competitors in Finding Love ask you with boldness to name all 3 of the women you were interested in, right in front of those ladies, saying it was his right to know since your feelings for them are equal? This didn't make any sense at all. Ha-Bin played on his intelligence and he fell for it. This is not a bid to blame Ha-Bin for anything, he is only playing a game because let's be factual, he has been interested in Ha-Jeong from the get-go. He knows that Ha-Jeong likes GwanHee. The only way to bring him down was to ask that question, and he knew that GwanHee will fall into the trap. Now GwanHee's lips quivered a bit, which was a sign of nervousness and unease. Then he said, her. Instantly, he fell fully into the trap. Next thing you know, he was asked again 2 or 3 more times still from Ha-Bin, who are you pointing at? And this knucklehead, pardon my language guys, then goes on to say, that, and that, or what is it again, was it this one, and that one he said.
That was really shocking and
guys,
sad.
My jaw dropped. Like literally, I'm not joking. I'm horrifyingly speechless. When he said this one, that one, OMG. I was like, dang bro. Why you gotta fail me like this? I believed in you bro, dang. This wasn't a red flag guys, this was childish, and I'm going to be respectful and not use the F word that's about to roll out my tongue, lol. I'll just call it childishness. GwanHee might be stuck in his teens or in his 20s attitude-wise. People who experience this usually have to intentionally grow up and snap out of it. I hope this experience opens him up into becoming a better person. Just to wrap up the story. Ha-Bin then corrects him, they have names, won't you call them by their names? So, he called out their names, Ha-Jeong, Si-Eun, and Wo-Nik. Wo-Nik's eye roll is the best I've seen on any show, lol. Her facial expression was crazy, OMG. Check out the smiles on Min-Kyu and Ha-Bin's faces after the whole ordeal. What an absolutely crazy episode. Do you still think GwanHee can get a girl on the show after this? What are your thoughts about this review and the episode? Feel free to share them in the comments. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.